Hey Wastelanders, this is Gary from The Last Ranger, and I run across a comment and it gave me an idea to do a follow-up video. A commenter agreed with me on the badging of the Finch knife. I reviewed this Chernobyl Ant, and I brought up the fact that my dislike for the badge placement on the knife and the fact that it glows in the dark. And I think we're past the glow in the dark because Finch began in the watch industry. So you know how watches usually glow in the dark, their face style. And yeah, that's a valid fact. I mean, yeah, but I don't know if they need to continue down this road of making their badge glow in the dark. And if they want to, they surely can. But I just hope that Finch are open to like different kind of experiments with their badging. Obviously, I prefer this placement of the badging. You can see it on this Runtley and this Takuna. I like this placement where it's on the bottom, but I really would like to see them get away from this glow in the dark feature. I would like a badge that's sort of like a classier look. So, I don't know if I didn't bring it up, but I would like to see them do maybe a titanium badge, no glow in the dark, maybe where you see all the white, it's black or some other color, and where you see the outline in the F, it's a shiny titanium. The whole badge is titanium, but maybe the F is the clear part, the white. I mean, they could play around with it. They could do all kinds of colors and stuff like that. But I would like to see this placement. I like this placement on the bottom. And I like this orientation where it's vertically. It's not horizontal. So they got this right on two of the earlier knives. I mean, I think the Runtley was originally one of the first knives released, or maybe it was in 1929, but Takuna was an early one too. I really like the placement on these two knives. I like these two knives. Yeah, I couldn't wait to get the yellow knife and dye it like my blended dye. I left the backspacer red, but this is not about this knife in the video. It's about the placement of the logo. So you can see these three. This harvester, they went back to the center. They mostly do all the knives in the center nowadays. They're still doing this glow in the dark feature, but I realized I have another Finch that is very different. Well, it's not different on a placement, it's different for a badge. You can see this badge is different. Hopefully you can see that. This is not a glow in the dark. This is kind of what I was talking about. You can see this would be a great badge because I think it's metal, but it may be plastic. I'm going to take the cover off and just check it. When I checked it with my magnets, I was afraid I was getting the scales or the liners underneath. So I'm going to check it and see if it's metal. It probably is plastic, but I really want to know. But I like this badging. Traditional pocket knives exclusive, I think. So I don't know if it was made like this for him, or there was just an earlier batch where they just did a non-glow-in-the-dark F or badge like these. So I really like this badging. I would like it better if the badging was like turned and was, you know, like these, but I like it. This is how they should do their badges from now on. So let's check it. Let's see if this badging is metal, maybe. I think it's probably number 6s. Yeah, the covers. You know, covers are traditional knives, but these aren't covers. I just would say these are scales. Thankfully, I hadn't loosened it up ever. I have never taken it apart. I'm so glad that it wasn't a pain in the ass to get apart. So the screws are different. The front screw is shorter than the back screw. So let's see. Yeah, I've never taken it apart. Maybe I should clean it underneath there. Anyway, let's see if indeed this is metal. Nope. I so hoped that it was metal. This is a magnet, you know. I thought it was reacting to the scale beneath it, or the liner beneath it. Yeah, it's plastic, but it still looks better than like this type of design. Hopefully you guys think so. This, you know, think the same way I do. Wouldn't you rather have the F be like this on all Finch's knives instead of the glow in the dark feature? Yeah, I would too. So I'm gonna close this video out, and just I don't want to make it long. I'm just going to like say, if Finch is listening, or a fanboy is listening that wants to forward Finch on my ideas, it's not my ideas, it's several people's ideas. There's people in the comments that like came up with this idea about this Finch badging. I mean, sort of people, they like to see the badging change, and they want bigger knives. If you are going to give us bigger knives, hopefully soon, because honestly I lost my interest in Finch, not because of the badging, it's just because of the designs all look the same nowadays. I really like to see some more original designs. I thought this was an original design, believe it or not. I like this knife. I think this knife won Knife of the Year for me. I think I said Finch of the Year. I love the Harvester. It's a funky blade, and funky blades are what I'm all about. I just like originality, and I think this was an original design. So I just want to see different stuff. Yeah, like I said, the Buffalo Tooth was another great knife. I haven't seen anything original set except for the Buffalo Tooth. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Take care, Wastelanders.